Hey you guys, hey, it's Cariella and I'm back with another YouTube video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you like my vibe, and also check out my website where I sell skincare products and I also sell merch, but the merch site is not up yet. So yeah, back to the content. So I recently started this job of being a bottle girl. I did that for like 3 days. I hated it. I mean, I liked it, but I just feel like I'm not really in that frequency. And then on top of that, it just felt like it was very exploitive. You know, like it just kind of just started to feel exploitive. It didn't really feel like it was my vibe. And you know, to me, and my opinion is, I feel like if I don't need if I'm it's kind of like it gives like a pimp type of vibe, you know, like they want you to, oh, come over here and do this, and then at the end of the night it's like, oh, what girl you want to dance with? I'm like, nigga, don't pick me because I'm going to say no, because why would I want to dance with you when I couldn't, like, if I wanted to talk to you, I would have talked to you in my own frequency. I wouldn't have did all this. So yeah, it was just very interesting, and to say the least. And yeah, I don't know, it's not that it's something I don't like, it's just the fact that I need to make money and I have children and I have bills, so I need to focus on making money, and it just didn't seem very financially lucrative. It seemed more so like just fun. So nothing against it. I had a great experience. I loved the girls I met. They were so sweet and kind, and the energy was cool, but it was just the fact that it didn't seem very financially lucrative, and I need finances. I don't need to waste another year playing around at the strip clubs and shit, being about a girl, and then I'm not making nothing. I'm not making enough to survive. Like, I might have a good, it's like popcorn, like I'll have a good night here and there, but it seemed like you're probably gonna, like, me calculating and estimating it seemed like I'll probably make out with like $100, like, you know, like $100, and then if that, because it seemed like some nights it'll probably be slower, especially if you're working on like Tuesdays and Wednesdays, so you probably walk away with like $30-$40. I could Uber Eats for that, you feel me? Like, I could do something else, and if I wanted to do that, it just didn't feel like it's more beneficial to the club than it is to the bottle girl. I peeped all that within 72 hours of working with them, and it was exhausting because it was like every night. It was like working 2 jobs, working like really 4 to 5 jobs, because I got my kids, I got myself, and then I Uber Eats, DoorDash, and I was trying to juggle that in, but it just didn't feel like a good, you know, it just didn't feel worth it to me. I mean, I'm not saying it's not worth it to others, but I don't have time to wait for slow money. I need my money to come in a little faster than that. And then I felt like I was investing so much into it, and it didn't seem like it was going to be a solid return. Like, I probably already invested $100 into it, just off of showing up to the events, buying the pieces of clothes, maybe buying myself a little drink here and there and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure I spent into $100, and it didn't stop there, because it was like, oh, you got to get your liquor license, and you got to get the little training outfits and do all these extra things, and then you're going to spend like another $150 on top of the $100 I already spent. And it just seemed like it's a money pit. Like, by the time you actually get on the floor, you probably did spend about $300. So, which money is not the issue, it's just the fact of how beneficial and lucrative is it. Like, am I actually seeing a return on my money, or am I just being seen? So that was a little sidebar. That's why my content kind of didn't get put out this week, because I just was so exhausted with trying to bring in some more income, and it just wasn't working. It wasn't beneficial. So now I'm just kind of back to doing my Uber Eats thing. I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do next. I kind of got an idea of what I think I'm going to try next, because I don't want to wait and be like, oh, I got to do all this, and this. Sometimes I just feel like you just got to get your foot out there and put yourself out there and do what you're going to do next. You know, like, you can't just constantly play on every little thing. Like, even though the bottle girl thing didn't turn out, I feel like it was something that God wanted me to experience. You know, like, yeah, I always wanted to be a bottle girl, but now I see, like, I probably wouldn't have been a bottle girl that long anyway, because it was a nice experience, but it's just basically like, you know, you're just being seen, and you're able to probably find thirsty men that want to pay you and stuff to do strange things, but that's just not the course of my life. So, moving forward, wish all the girls I met a great experience. I hope they go on and do great things, and and I hope it works for them, especially if you don't have like serious things to do, or you're not depending on the income. It could probably definitely be a great experience. But yeah, I don't know. I just don't feel like it's a good fit for me. Like, aesthetic wise and being cute, yeah, that's me. But the money not there, and I'm a life path thing. I'm where the money resides. No matter how fun the environment is, if there's not enough money flow, I'm not interested. Like, that's always been my energy though. Like, always, even when I was younger. So then I realized that I'm a lot more peaceful when it comes to things, because usually I would be stressed out about the fact that I messed up like my other money income trying to do this, or that I wasn't as focused on what I need to do because I was trying to do this and it was just a flop. But I'm not even mad about it. I just said it's time to just keep moving. Like, I feel like I'm in a space of being peaceful and knowing when it's like sometimes you just gotta keep moving. You gotta be peaceful and be able to keep moving in life and roll with the punches of life, and yeah, it's just very important to do that. And I was on the phone with one of my homegirls, and my brother had got this new wash machine dryer, because our old one, the one we already have, was kind of like fucking up, so he got this new one. And then I kind of came in the kitchen, and he just was like, I don't know, how when somebody's doing something they don't really want to do, so they're just kind of starting to like rant at you, and you don't even know what they're ranting about because you're just kind of minding your business. And I was on the phone, and then he was just like ranting at me like, yeah, and if people don't put their clothes, if they don't wash their clothes in the same day, I'm gonna throw their clothes outside, and da-da-da. And I'm just looking at him like, dude, I'm trying to have a positive day. I want to have a good day today. Life is good. I'm happy. I'm just not even about to go there with you. Like, that's what I said. Like, do what you feel like you need to do. Like, if you feel like you need to throw people's clothes outside because they didn't finish drying them right when they washed them, then do what you got to do. And he's still going. So then I started singing, I just randomly started singing Hakuna Matata, what a wonderful day. I'm not having a bad day today. I kept saying that, and then I was saying Hakuna Matata, a wonderful day, while I was walking out the kitchen. And I realized, like, he was just straight up trying to project negative energy, and I did not feed into it. Like, I still met that negativity with positivity. Like, even though like the old me would have went back and forth with him, would have went argue with him, would have, you're not gonna throw my shit outside, it would have been a big old thing. But I just felt like my friend was on the phone, and she was like, oh my god, you're not even playing the negativity. Like, she's kind of like, oh my god, you like, you growth, like, that's growth right there for you. Because she was so surprised I just started singing that song, and I was just like being peaceful. I'm not even trying to get mad or argue about it. Mind you, I'm on my time of the month. This is usually the time where I am so like agitated and on edge about everything, but I'm not even like that today. So then my sister, the next day, because you're tired, I'm still tending to my kids, I didn't even have enough energy to go back out and go back to work. But I've been on my shit lately. Well, I've been on my shit for a minute. Like, I switched my room around to just bring in a different type of energy vibration, and I think it's working. Because I moved my bed, I switched everything around I switched most of the things. Now, our clothes and stuff still kind of in the same place, but I started using my closet. I threw a lot of old stuff that we don't use out. I just made my space a little more comfortable for me. And it just switched the energy. I feel like it's easier to maintain my space, because sometimes when it's like when you're out of an old energy but you're still in an old environment and you're not able to just leave the environment, sometimes the best thing to do is to switch the environment around. So yeah, it's been feeling easier to maintain my space. It's been feeling easier to just be in my energy. It's just been feeling more peaceful and stuff like that. So I used the bathroom. I think I did all I had to do in the bathroom, and then I left out the bathroom. Well, last night, I'm gonna start with last night. My son was sick, and he was sick, and I had made this like herbal bath for him and his sister, to kind of like cleanse out their like system. And I know they wouldn't drink the tea, so I made it into a bath, and it was just like lemon slices and cloves and bitter bitter leaf tea, the little bitter leaves. And it was a couple other things, but I didn't try to mix too many things because they're kids and I don't want to ride their system. I just want them to get a nice little flush going, right? So start to remove that mucus and the blockage that's keeping them sick. Damn, I already been talking for 10 minutes. But yeah, so I did that, and then the next day I used the bathroom, did everything I had to do. And then I guess, like from the spiritual bath, it probably was like a little bits of leaf at the bottom of the tub. Probably not much, but it was little bits of it. And I had bought bleach and stuff that I had in my room. I had brought it into the bathroom to clean it out. But the water leaves the tub slowly. So I went to do other things and left the bleach in the bathroom. When I come back to do what I gotta do, the bleach is gone. Like I grab the thing of bleach and it's empty. Like it's hollow. It's nothing in there. Mind you, it wasn't a lot of bleach left, but it was enough for me to do what I had to do. Because usually once I start my cycle and I know I'm gonna be kind of like bleeding, even though it's not like I'm bleeding onto things, it just naturally makes me want to clean up more, just because I know I'm on my period and I want things to be even more clean than what it is. Like, but I noticed that the bleach was instantly gone. So then my sister's like, "Oh, you need to clean out the tub." And I'm like, okay, it's just me and you upstairs with your situation and my situation. And you're plus one person, right? So it's all of us that lives upstairs by the bathroom. And this is our whole area. I told her, usually I be quiet and I'll just swallow how I feel, right? I'll just swallow how I feel. And I really won't say nothing to her because it always turns into an argument. But today I was just like, I'm just going to speak on how I feel, because it's like I'm tired of not saying how I feel, and it's just kind of like I'm the one taking majority of the drama for it. Like I got to figure out how to do the things I need to do to make me and my children comfortable, but then I'm making you and your plus one and your kids comfortable. But y'all are not, like, if we do it as a family unit, because y'all are a family, I am a family with me and my kids, you are a family with your person and your kids in your space. So why don't we just move as a family and buy all the cleaning stuff and get the things that the space gonna need? Like, we can all put in $20 a month. If I put in $20 a month, she put in $20 a month, we can literally have the space where we're comfortable. Because $40 a month every month is enough to maintain cleaning products and tissue paper. If you buy the big thing of tissue paper, go to Dollar Tree and get some cleaning products, and then get the other stuff from Walmart, you can spend $40 a month and get everything you need. But instead, it's like I'm living with a scavenger, because every time I buy things to put in the area, you are using it up. Like, soon as I bought that, there's no reason why that bleach should have been used up. None. Because I literally took that out my room and put it in the bathroom, and you ran your goofy ass in there and used the bleach, all of it. And I told her in the message, it's not about using it, it's not about sharing, because sharing has never been my problem. My problem is that I'm amongst people that act like scavengers. They use it up. It's not yours, you didn't buy it, you didn't purchase it, and you know damn well you just didn't put that in the bathroom. So since you know all four of these things, why would you take it upon yourself to use all of it when it's not even a lot left? Me, that's not my forte, but it's because I typically buy the things I need. I buy the things for the bathroom. I bought the only thing I didn't buy for that bathroom is the shower curtain. I bought the trash can. I bought the tissue paper. I bought my daughter all her little skincare because I want her to stop touching my shit. So I bought her all her little skincare stuff to put it behind the toilet. And the hand soap, toothbrushes, toothpaste, everything, tissue paper, paper towels. I buy all that for the bathroom. And that is literally not a problem for me. The problem is not that I'm buying it. The problem is that it is being used at a faster rate because of her. And it's like when people live in that scarcity mindset, it's like because you may not have the money or you don't have control over your money like you once did, where you can just do and buy what you need to buy, you have to consult with someone else. It's like as soon as you see it put in the area, you're using it up quickly because you don't know when you're going to have more of it, when in reality, just take some money and go buy the stuff you need. stop letting someone else control what you got going on when you need these things to survive and have a cleansly area. But instead, you're putting your foundation on my foundation because you're using up all my stuff. There's no reason I can't leave a roll of tissue paper in the bathroom, and by the time I come back in the bathroom, the tissue paper is gone. Especially if my daughter is not home. I'm not using the bathroom several times a day. There's no reason all these things should be gone. Should not be in the area, should not be in the space. So she was like, oh, well, maybe you should keep your things in your room. I'm like, no, you are a grown ass woman, right? We're grown as fuck. We're not kids, we're not teenagers. We're all in our 20s. Everyone involved in this situation is in their 20s besides the kids. Be a grown ass woman and think to yourself, I did not purchase this. I did not go to Walmart. I did not use this. I didn't get in my car and go get this. So because I did not do that, let me not use it if I cannot use it with limitations. If I cannot use someone's stuff with mental boundaries, that I'm not going to use all her shit because I did not buy it. So I'm going to use it in a way where it's not going to cause her distress. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Like I was really proud of myself for speaking up and using my throat chakra and just saying how I felt without fear of it becoming a big drawn out argument, and just speaking my piece. And I feel like this is a lot of growth I've experienced in the past couple months, because if you watch my older videos, when it comes to like my family drama, I used to get so stressed out and I'll be so emotional and I'll be so overwhelmed about it. But now it's just kind of like, I just told her what it was. Like, I'm not about to have a bunch of chemicals in my room, and I have children, little children in there. Not saying that I'm gonna just leave it out where they can get to it, but it's just the fact of I don't want to risk anything. You know, I don't want to risk them getting to it when I can keep, when the bottom of the bath at the, you know, under the sink, it's enough space for me to put all my cleaning stuff. So why do I have to constantly put my things in my closet, and my closet is already to capacity, and then risk bleach spilling on clothes and stuff when I can just keep it in the bathroom, and you can have boundaries and understand you didn't purchase these things, so let me not touch it. But you know, some people are just not self-aware enough, you know, like they don't care. It's just all about how can they benefit from everything. So I'm not even mad. I just was like, this is just more motivation for you to keep going and not to give up on your strive to better your situation and to create more financial freedom for you and your kids. So yeah, just keep going. Like, I'm gonna keep my eye out. I told myself I'm gonna just get like a tall container that got a lid on it, and I'm gonna just put Chi Chi cleaning products. Well, that's my nickname that my family called me. And I'm gonna write that these are my cleaning products. Do not touch them if you did not. No, it's just like Chi Chi cleaning products. Do not touch it. Simple. There's nothing else I need to say. I don't need to go into a whole speech about don't touch it if you did not purchase it, because you already know you didn't purchase it. But I just need it to be taller so bleach and things like that can fit in there. And then I'm gonna get another smaller container where Chi Chi toiletries do not touch, so people can already know this is the things I bought. It's with a top and a lid. The things are placed inside, so there is no need for you to think in your delusional mind you can go ahead and touch my things. But that's pretty much it. I'm just proud of my growth. Like, even with how I handle my sister, like, because she used to be very triggering for me, and even with how I handle her with so much grace and kindness and respect, and I didn't allow it to become any type of argument, I'm just really proud of myself. I'm just proud all around. Like, even through the hard times, there are still blessings. So I can't really complain. But I wish you guys a beautiful Saturday. If it get uploaded by Saturday, because sometimes YouTube be moving slow. But I wish you guys a beautiful Saturday. And I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, rest of your life, if you make it back over here to the channel. And yeah, we'll talk again, guys. Bye.